Hi Ravinder, Daphne here. Well done, keeping working so focused, doing brilliantly. Exams coming up, okay? Let's have a look at this, see what I can do to help. So in many workplaces, online communication is now more common than face-to-face. Do the advantages outweigh the disadvantages? Okay, and I really like your planning, as I've said before. Great, really, really good way to think about it. Obviously, this is your brainstorming. I mean, you only probably need 2 points on advantages, 2 points on disadvantages, and then you take your best points and you develop them. It's confusing if you just put lots and lots and lots of points in without developing them. So the development's important. Over the past few decades, with the advent of internet, many modes of communication have been introduced, which are impacting the culture of workplaces every day. Really nice. Past few decades, I mean, yes, only just. So I would say recently, and just let's be specific, particularly in this pandemic. I mean, I think it's okay to set your essay in this context, which has just pushed the whole online video conferencing stuff so to the front, hasn't it? So recently, and particularly in this pandemic, so you could have with the advent of the internet, but I think it's fine, but you can be more original maybe. Many modes of communication have been introduced, so many new modes, which are impacting the culture of workplaces every day. Lovely, great start. Online interaction is becoming an inseparable part of almost every business, which has both advantages. Give me a little bit more, especially rapid and easy communication. And then you could have, rather than and, you could have yet instead of and. Yet, serious disadvantages. You don't need to necessarily tell me what they are as well, but this kind of tactic is a nice way to be getting that band 7, okay? Rather than advantages, disadvantages, and I'm thinking, well, what? Give me an indication of where you're going. Give me an indication of what you're going to talk about, okay? Because this is generic. This is like for lots of essays, but good, you've made it in your government, and change this one as well. Make this somewhere near you, in your government and something newspaper, yeah? Make it all personal to you to demonstrate points, yeah? Or online evidence or something like that. On one hand, there are ample pros. Oh, no, please don't use that word, too informal, okay? Benefits. Never use that. Of using online systems to reach colleagues. Comma, I'd go comma, you don't need a new sentence here. Take out that. Many online applications and software like Slack, capital letter, which provide the company to contact anyone. Yep, because due to good internet access, this has to be in commas because this is like a relative clause. It's getting long, this sentence. Because due to good internet, they're always available to talk, even if they are living remotely. Okay, even if they live, don't use present continuous here, just present simple. Even if they live. Now, we don't live remotely. Even if they live far away. Yeah? I know what you mean, but what we have to be careful how we use it. Yeah, I work remotely, but I don't live remotely. Even if they live far away. Okay, very nice sentence otherwise. This does not only save money. Okay, not only saves money. You don't need, take out that. This not only saves money. I'm going to highlight that because that's important structure. This not only saves money, but also reduces wastage of time. No, we don't say wastage of time. We just go time wasting. So reduces, I go the time wasted in traveling. Yeah. So in traveling to meet someone. So keep this tight. What I'm working on here is the coherence. So this is the coherence and the cohesion, the smoothness of how the essay flows. You're doing really, really well, just like upgrading it a little bit. But also reduces the time wasted in travelling to meet someone. For example, an extensive study showed that 40% of businesses used online applications. Why don't we have, instead of used, like preferred? Okay, preferred. Or elected to opt for online. So 2 better options on verbs. Online applications to communicate with their partners, don't need that, who live abroad. Therefore, play a crucial role in the expansion of businesses and creating a more productive environment. Good. Play. Yes, really nice. A very good paragraph there. I like that. Just a few little things, but you're absolutely on it there. Well done. On the other hand, cultural differences, delayed response and misinterpreted messages are some of the challenges. Lovely sentence. Sometimes it's difficult to decode the written message properly because of a tone of voice and facial expressions. The tone of the written message. Okay. Yes. I was thinking more about face-to-face meetings rather than written, but fair enough. Because the tone, you're being specific here, the tone of voice and facial expression helps, plural there, to understand, helps to understand the conversation more easily. Now you could have, as well as this, because you've got quite a lot going on here. Physical presence improves trust and professional bonds between individuals, which could be compromised when using the internet for contacting. Maybe only the internet? Or relying on the internet. So again, just trying to change use. Moreover, online communication delays. Okay, here, watch out for delays. Might, could, may. Please remember these. They are my favourite, most useful words in IELTS. Okay, may, might, could, delay. Modal verbs really working for you here. The decisions and other tasks because one has to wait for a response. Okay, good. For instance, by the communication, capital letters, please. Showed that professional tasks were delayed by 3 times when communication. Okay, what now? Delayed. We've got a lot of delayed. Were. Just go 3 times slower than, or 3 times slower when is okay, yeah. 3 times slower when communication took place via emails compared to personal meetings. Good. Really nice. That's a super paragraph. Excellent. I strongly believe that although online has meant, the advantages cannot be overlooked. You have to have overlooked, not overseen. Different meaning. It's cost effective and time efficient, which enables resources for business to grow. Enables resources for business. So you mean you have more money? Yeah. You could put here, enables growth of business resources. Just a tiny bit different, but not really. It's predicted that in future there will be more overcome back. Yeah, okay. Oh, nice. Okay. Sorry. We don't need that. There'll be more advanced techniques to overcome the barrier of online communication of successful. Because you're referring back to getting over the problems. So I think you need this word just to emphasize what you mean here. That is absolutely a good essay. That is absolutely, for me, on that band 7 level. So really well done. If you can do this in the exam, you'll be absolutely fine. Okay. Watch out for overusing the template. This is making it quite long, some of this. Yeah. So here, your example bits, an extensive study, that bit, I just kind of cut that a little bit because you are pushing quite a long essay here and you're worried you may not have time. Yeah, you need to cut this down, okay? Please, next one. 360. Max, okay? You show me you can do it. and then you're deciding what goes and what doesn't go. What I don't want the examiner to do is to look at it and go, it's too long, I'm only going to mark 360 and I'm going to stop there. Okay, we don't think that happens, but you need to be careful. But very, very nice, so well done. So popularity of school subjects. Pie chart shows percentage of popularity of 7 subjects. Good. Capital letters always for the subjects in English. I'll just mark that now. Capital letters. Okay. Overall, physical education were almost equally popular. Good, along with maths and physics, which were past tense here. Really be careful with that. Just below, rather than repeating that, just below the top 2, you can have. Yeah. Biology, comprised less than a 5th. Good. Well done. Now, also careful here, the least. Yeah, popular. So in terms of errors, that costs you marks, that costs you marks. Yeah. In detail, physical education was, so verb, yeah, the most popular subject, followed by history. Almost half the proportion of popularity was made up of these 2 subjects. Was 0.5 more liked subject than history. And history at, third and fourth most liked were maths and physics. Maths was, more popular compared to physics, which was almost 3 times more favoured ED than geography. You can't have IE, but at. And it's 8, not 18, I think. Yeah. Oh, physics, sorry. Yeah. Okay. Biology. Now, go make a new paragraph here because it's quite intense, this. Biology had an admired proportion. Okay, let's mix this up. Yeah? So, only 7%, whatever, of German students reported that they enjoyed biology. So change it around. Don't always start with the subject, like this one, but change it around. We know it's German students. So German students reported that is going to get you nice marks on grammar, okay? Which was only 0.7. The least popular subject was IT. 5% had only 3. Yes. Okay. I mean, I don't think you need to do both that and that. But what you could have, which was X, oh, sorry, I don't know, 5 times less than the votes for history. Something like that, okay? Link it back, group them together. The more you can group, so I would naturally group the high ones which you have, and I would naturally group the lower ones in my second paragraph. The grouping is really important. Just a few other things on that one. So just watch out for that task 1. You need to score like 7 in all of the grades. Yeah. So don't make sure you really feel happy with that task 1 as well as the task 2. But very, very good work there. Well done.